What is going on, Devil Squad? Welcome back to another video. My name is MVXCZZ, and in this video I'm doing another Stampy's Lovely World tutorial. It's been a while since I did one of these. I keep forgetting to do them, but I am back now, finally doing the next part. I don't remember what episode this is. Honestly, I don't know what part we're at. So in this video we're going to work up here, and maybe do some down here, hopefully. So let's just get started. In the last video we came over here and did all this, that you can see here. So, let's see whereabouts I need to start this off. So where am I on the PS4? I'm currently just looking at my Switch to make sure I've got the right area. Okay, I have first of all noticed a little mistake over here. That is not meant to be 2 blocks long. That is meant to, or 3 blocks long. This is meant to be 2 blocks long here. Like that. And that's fine. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. We want to add a 5th one onto here. And then bring it out this way for a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just place some grass under there. And then we also want to get rid of this block right here. I'm in my Xbox Stampy's Lovely World. This may not be 100% accurate. For those of you who don't know, I'm just basing this off the original Stampy's Lovely World seed, so it may not be 100% accurate. There may have been some changes. I know this little hole here definitely has changed a little bit. I have noticed that in the episode 500 that was changed, but I don't know what it looks like. There is also a block right here. So let me just show you guys that. Okay, so moving back up to here, we want to go where we've got these 4 blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip these 2, go behind these 2 and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the 7th one is there. We then want this block here, we want to continue it all the way back out to where we have it here. We want to place a block here, right above this 2 that we did in a previous episode. Bring it back to here. We then want to do that again, like this. So we want another diagonal, that is. We want one more diagonal there. And then where we've got this little hole down here, we're going to just do these diagonals. So I'm just going to quickly pull back, show you guys what that looks like, so you guys can copy it. Moving back up here, let's see where I am. We should have these 2 blocks here. We want 1 down here. We then want 2 blocks here. And then we want to start going that direction. So place 1, make it a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. We then want to go to the left and start taking it towards that direction for a total of 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And then we want to add a block right here. And then fill all this in, so that it looks like that. And then what we want to do is come down here where we've got these 2. Let me just show you guys where we are now. So those 2 right there. And we want to bring this back over this direction, just for a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. We then want 1 diagonal here, bring it back. We want another diagonal, make it a total of 2. We then want 1 diagonal coming forward, bring it all the way back here. And then this row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we've got here, we want to just bring it all the way back. Yep, that's right, there. Like that. So, if we go around to that side of the train, closest to the edge of the world, we've got these 3 blocks here. We want to go to this block and leave 2 blocks here, and then place a total of 3 blocks connecting up to here. We want to leave 2, place a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave 2, place a total of 2, so that's a 3. I can show you guys that in just a minute. Just fill this in down here. So that is what that looks like. Let me just pan across it like that. And then that is, wait, no it isn't, we need to fill this little hole in here. That is then this side of the terrain entirely done. Of course we just need to do this little cave in here, which I'm going to save for the final episode of, or should we do it now? Let me see, it's not a very big cave. Let's do it now. So we're going to grab some stone, and we should be facing this side of the terrain right now. I'm going to let you guys find that. So basically we should be facing the rocket and everything. That should be in our sight. So we're going to come into the cave. We've got these 2 stone blocks here. We're going to extend that back another 1, 2, 3 blocks. So it's a total of 4, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then if we come back outside, we've got these 2 blocks here. We want to extend that back 1, build on top of it 1, 2, then extend this row we've just done out for another 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's a total of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 5th block though, we want to get rid of this block right here, and that's where we're going to leave that off for now. So moving back down to here, we've got 3 rows currently. We want to go 1 block above here and make that a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks of stone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we want to make the right hand side a total of 6, like this. It's a bit confusing to explain the cave, I know. So if you are having trouble following it, I am sorry. Coming out to the outside though, we've got this little row here of stone. We want to go to the inside, extend it back a total of 1, 2, 3, like this. We're going to skip a row and go to the top, and we're going to extend it back a total of 2, so it's a total of 3. We're going to place the stone block back there, and we're going to extend this out a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we already got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's fill this row in here like that. Where we've got this 7 row here, this row of 7 here, we want to come diagonal 1 and forward 1, make that a total of 2. And then we want a diagonal 1 here and another diagonal 1 here. We then want a diagonal 1 again. Oops. But this one we're going to extend out a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks. So we've already got some of the 9 there, so we're just going to extend it out to the wall we already have. And that's done. We're going to build on top of all this just to make it a total of 2 blocks tall for now. Get rid of that dirt. Make this 2 blocks tall. Again, this cave isn't very easy to do or to explain. Where we've got this row of 3 here, we're going to go up a block and we're going to do a total of 3. We then want to skip a block and do 1. We then want to come diagonal block, make that a total of 2. diagonal block for 1, diagonal block for 3, and then we want to place a block there, go diagonal 1 here, diagonal another 1, diagonal another 1, make it a total of 3 go in this direction, and then diagonal 1 here, like that. Then put some dirt behind it, which I'm actually just going to grab dirt, because otherwise the graphs isn't going to change out. And it should go all the way, should link up to this bit of terrain here. Then over here, where we've got this stone block next to the dirt, we want to extend that out to where the dirt ends. So 1 block before this little diagonal bit there. And again, I am sorry if it is a bit confusing for you guys. Doing a cave, it's not the most easiest thing to explain. Where we do have this little diagonal bit with dirt behind it though, we want to go up a block and in front of it place 1 block of dirt apparently. And then we want to build stone out going to here. And pretty much the entire ceiling is just stone. Let me just make sure though. Yeah, so basically anywhere we've got empty gaps up here, just make it stone. Like that. And then that is... Wait, I was going to say that is the cave done, but it is not done yet. So let me see. We've got these 2 diagonals here. In front of this one we want 1 block of... 2 blocks of stone. Connect this one up to the right. We then want to, in front of this, or next to this one, leave 2 blocks. Place 2 coming out here. Then you guys can build a little wall like this. Yeah. And is that... Okay, I've done made a little mistake. We want to get rid of that block up there. I apologise for that. That's going to be built up an extra block. Again, kind of confusing, I understand, and I apologise for. So we now got these 2 blocks here. Let me just show you guys. We want to add an extra 2 blocks in front of that. But on top we want to build it up with a wall of stone. So now we've got 2 rows here. We want to place 1 at the top, but leave the rest of this open. So that's what it looks like now. What we then want to do is we want to go down a block here and just fill all this in with stone up until we get to the outside, and then I was about to say that is the cave done, but still it is not 100% done yet. So now we're on the outside. You see where we've got these 2 diagonal blocks here. We want to destroy this block here, make that a stone. Destroy the block behind it, make it a stone. Place a stone block underneath. And then place a stone block here. And then that is the cave done. So let me just quickly walk in there and try and show you guys what it looks like. I might place a few torches down, just so it's less dark in there. So let me see if I can show this off without it being too confusing. It's not very easy to do so. Again, not very easy to show without it being too confusing. So I do apologise again. So now we've got that done, let's move over here and start work on this terrain. And let me just fly over there on my switch to make sure I can get this accurate. So we've already done this terrain here. So if we come down here, you see where we've got these bits of sand, these 2, 2, 2, and then a 1. What we want to do is we want to grab some sand, which I'm just going to quickly empty my inventory, grab some new materials. Oops, I don't want red sand, I want normal sand. Where we've got these two here, we want to go diagonal 1, place a block of sand, bring it to the right 1, then another one to the right, put 1 on top, and then back to this row 2 here. We want to go to this first block, and we want to bring that out going towards the right if we're facing the Funland sign. A total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've already got 1, so we're going to add an extra 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to go diagonal 1, place a sand. We're then going to go to the left. We're going to add 2 blocks of dirt with grass on top. And we're going to make that a total of 2. We're then going to go to the left, put 2 blocks of sand, and make that a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so it should be 1 before here. We want to go back to this little block here, and we want to make that of 2, 3, 4, 5 going to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5. We then want to go to the right, put 2 dirt with 1 grass, make that a total of 3. So it should connect up like that. We then want to go to the right, add 3 dirt or 1 grass on top, so that it looks like that so far. And then we want to go down, add 2 blocks of dirt and 1 grass on top. We then want to go to the right again. We want to add 2 sand and then 1 to the right like that to make a little L shape or a staircase, whatever you want to call it. We then want to turn around so that we're facing the house again. We're going to make another one of these little staircase shapes like that. We then behind this want to place 2 dirt with 1 grass, and then 3 dirt, 1 grass. Make this a total of 3 here, and then place dirt underneath so that it looks like that. We then want to come back towards the Funland sign for 1, like this. Then go towards the house 1. Go back towards the Funland sign 1. Well, let's just say towards us 1. Over to the right 1. Towards us 1. Then over to the right 1. Let me just make sure that's right. So we have this little knob here, or whatever you want to call it. We then have 1, 2, 3 diagonals, 1, 2, 3, and then a 4th one there, so that's correct. We then want to go to the left 1 and diagonal 1 and just place exactly what we have there. And then there's 2 here that were done in a previous episode. So now what you can do is back here just fill this in with grass, but I want to fill in underneath it as well. So I'm just going to add a few rows of dirt underneath and then grass everywhere else, like that. So now that we have that, what we want to do is go back over to the staircase shapes of sand we made. Go diagonal 1, place 1 sand. Behind that, place 2 stone with 1 dirt, 1 grass on top. Again, 2 stone, one dirt, one grass. And then I'm just going to go do that exact same thing again. It doesn't really matter because you don't see it. And I'm just going to do the same again here because this just connects up back here. Actually no, that's not right. We got these three here, and then we want to go up one and place two like this. We then want to go diagonal one. Wait, let me just do that. We want to go diagonal one like this. Back one diagonal one, that is. Back one diagonal one again. Then the exact same thing again, but make this a total of 2 blocks. We then want to come forward diagonal for 1. Another forward diagonal 1. Make that 2. Put 1 on top. Add 1 bit of dirt there. A grass on top. Oh no, dirt on top, grass on top of that. Then make that grass a total of 3 blocks. Place dirt here with grass on top, which makes this a total of 3 here like that. So let me just quickly go back and show that off. I apologise if any of this is a tad bit confusing for you guys. So, moving back down to here, we want to go to the right, place 2 dirt next to the sand with 1 grass on top. We want to go behind it and do an extra 2 blocks of dirt above it with 1 grass on top, so it looks like this. Make that grass a total of 3 blocks long, like that. Go down a block and fill this in with grass. Okay, that's where we're going to leave that row off there. Go back down to where we just were. Next to this dirt we want 2 sand. We want to go behind it with 2 extra blocks of dirt above it with 1 grass on top, so we should be 1 lower than these 3 here. Then we want to fill this grass all the way into here and then fill underneath it. You don't have to fill underneath it, but I'm going to anyways. Then what you guys want to do is go back to this sand block here, place 1 to the right. Behind it, add an extra dirt block on above it like this. 1 grass on top. 1 grass on top like that, or not on top, but diagonal and up 1. Grass behind it. Diagonal and up 1, place 1 grass. Diagonal and up 1, place another grass. And then fill this in here. And that is not that row done, we will be going back up there. So where we got this 1 grass block here on its own, what we want to do is we want to skip a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to then go up and diagonal 1 here. Make that a total of 2. Bring it out 1 here. And then how do I do this? Go up and diagonal 1 like this. Make that a total of 2. Up 1, diagonal 1. Then down here, make that a total of 2 again, so that it looks like that. Not very easy to do without making that confusing, for me at least. I know there's professional tutorials out there that could make that way less confusing than I do, but I'm not a professional. I'm only just doing my best, as good as I can do. So, let's move over to the next row, I guess. We want to place 1 block of sand to the right of this. Behind it we want 2 sand. Behind that we want 2 dirt, 1 grass. Behind that we want 3 dirt, 1 grass. Behind that we want 4 dirt, 1 grass. Behind that we want 5 dirt, 1 grass. And then we're gonna extend this row out all the way to here. Let me just bring this down here so I can fill it in. There's actually quite a bit I haven't filled in back here. So I'm just going to quickly do. There we go. Then here. Nope, let's not worry about that for now. Okay, so now where we've got, where were we? So we've got, let's, what do I want to do here? Where we've got this one little block on its own here, we want to go to the left diagonal, make this a total of 3. Connect it up here. We then want to go to the right diagonal, make it a total of 3 here. Bring it down a block. Add 2 grass to the right, like that. And then add 2 grass down here, like that. And then 1 grass down here. I know I'm kind of doing this differently to how I've done it before. 1 grass here. And then 1 grass here, 2 sand here, 1 sand here, so that it looks like that. Just quickly pan across it. There you go. And then I need to go ahead, fill this in. And then I need to fill in here. Alright, so next what we do is we need to come back to this row down here where we've got these 3 blocks of dirt. And I will be back in just 1 minute. In fact, I think this is where I'm going to end the episode off. So I'm going to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Won't you please make the place go crazy?